that new whip. Hey, Jose the dude trip.
And we're live.
Welcome to Bet Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
And we're here back on the studio. I was gone last week. I got off work and I literally passed out. So,
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's not what we thought at first.
yes,
Yes.
Justin was sending me like love letters, like hoping I got home safe and
Well,
and whatnot.
when we went home at 10:30, I kind of was like, this is kind of weird that Josh doesn't show up to his own house. And then at the end, Justin's like, should we actually call someone, do you think, or what? And I'm like, no, he'll be fine.
No, that was me saying he'd be fine.
We both, well, you said it too at the end. It was bold. We both
I
did.
was saying from the he'd be fine. He's a grown man. He can take care of his own business.
So-
Talking point, first of all, are we ever going to change the intro music?
Yeah, maybe at some
We've had
point.
it for over a year.
We'll figure it out. We got stuff in the
Yeah,
works.
people leave intros for years and years.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see the Family Guy change their intro?
Yeah,
No,
how about
'cause it's a
Family
classic,
Feud, bro?
Yeah,
Family Feud. Same song forever.
So yeah, we got some stuff. We got some new content that we're gonna do here in a little bit. Kind of would you rather type segment that we kind of came up with here. But first off, let's start with the weekend.
And also, we do have an interview with a special guest today, so stay tuned.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Yeah, he's...
good luck here.
back
Tonight, as we're recording, to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They are in the first round of the play-in tournament for the NBA playoffs. Hopefully they win against the Clippers. Otherwise, we are actually one of the highest seeds for the play-in tournament. So even if they lose this evening to the Clippers, they do go down to the second bracket of the play-in tournament, and they have a chance to play in as well for that 8th seed, which if we ideally want to win this matchup, because if we win this, we have an easy matchup. If we don't win and we win the next game, we do have to play the Phoenix Suns, which are the number one team in the league this year.
Yeah.
So ideally, we want to skip that and move towards the lower seed, and hopefully somebody else knocks the Suns out so we don't have to deal with them. But good luck to them as they start their journey. Also, in a couple weeks, we're going to have the Minnesota Wild starting their playoff run here. Currently, I think, Justin, they're the number 2 seed?
I don't know. I'm not a Wild fan.
Okay, Justin follows every team in sports except for teams not in Boston. So, moving on from that, we had UFC 273. Trenton, you want to tell me your favorite part of UFC 273?
Man, all of it. You know, it just was a blast to watch and, be here with you guys to, enjoy
For the fans
pay-per-view.
that don't know, Trenton did not watch. He was supposed to watch, and he didn't show up. So, if he says
pulled the,
anything,
maybe
just
card.
keep that in mind. Biggest fight of the year candidate. I don't know. What do you think, Justin?
Khamzat versus Gilbert Burns.
You think that's fight of the year?
Yep.
I think it was obviously fight of the night. They gave Gilbert Burns winner pay.
Yeah, actually, too. And Khamzat's going to be in studio here in a couple minutes, and we're going to ask him a lot about the fight. But first, let's preview what it did. Back and forth. Khamzat first round controlled, knocked Burns down, and then second round, Gilbert Burns made him look human. Cut him open, had him bleeding, had him bruised.
Couple almost close knockouts too.
Oh yeah, he almost went face down, ass up.
Yep.
Gilbert caught him, and then third round was just, that basically sums it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Q-Tip, did you watch?
I watched the last 2 fights, the co-main and the main
Okay,
event.
so let's move into that then. Co-main event, Aljamain Sterling versus Petr Yan. Honestly, I didn't agree with the decision. Me and Justin both had Petr Yan winning the first round 10-9, with Sterling winning the following rounds 10-9, and then the last two being Petr Yan 10-9 as well. But they judges, at least the one or two of them, gave the first round to Sterling, which I personally don't agree with. I don't think it was pretty even in strikes, but Petr Yan had the middle of the ring the whole fight and was constantly pressuring Sterling. So that's kind of why I gave it to Petr Yan, just because he had the aggression. He was the aggressor the whole first round. So, what do you think, Q-Tip?
I would maybe give the first round, yeah, but I did think otherwise. I thought Aljamain was controlling the fight for pretty much in the rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely give the first round probably, but from what I saw, when they came to the decision, I expected Aljamain to be the decision. So
Okay. Trenton, what do you think? Yeah, nothing.
Hey, Justin,
Skip.
who did you say to win?
Let's go.
Who did you want to win?
I wanted Piotr Jan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Aljamain went into that fight with the goal of shutting up all the trolls on the internet.
He made more.
Who every single post that he would post on Instagram, you would scroll through his comments and you just see a bunch of clown emojis.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
he's a clown. And I took it upon myself to immediately afterwards, his first post afterwards, he put out on his Twitter, here's an apology form to everybody who put clown emojis in my comments.
Oh my God.
So fill this out and return this to me by the end of the week. So I responded with a good fat clown emoji.
Jesus
Because he is
Christ.
still a clown. His
Yeah, I
nickname-
think he has more haters now.
Yeah, his name is Aljamain Sterling Silver.
I think the biggest reason is just how much of a douchebag he was going into the fight, as well as even after the fight. Like, the dude went in like he did all this stuff to get the belt, and he overcame so much. But honestly, like, he didn't even win the belt. He just got it by circumstance. So to be parading around with it, I don't know. I find that douchey. Like, if you're gonna parade around, at least have the facts to
Standing to
band it
that.
up, you know.
And then to stay out of the octagon for an entire year until you
Yeah.
defend your belt, like you're just like milking this victory tour.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Victory tour.
Yeah, so I don't know about that. I think we're gonna see a 3, just because it was how close it was and how not close the first fight was. That I think we're gonna see a 3 just to kind of finish it off.
First, he's getting T.J. Dillashaw.
If they let him,
Let who?
let Sterling take TJ.
They will.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. Main event: Volkanovski versus Korean Zombie. Holy shit, Volkanovski looks like a monster.
Yep, he overtook Adesanya for number 2 on the pound for pound list
Did he?
today. Yep.
Who's number 1?
Usman.
That's fair.
Right.
I'd give it to Usman. But yeah, Volkanovski, he looked like a demon out there. I won $20 off that fight. I wasn't expecting it to be that not close. I mean, it was. I think Korean Zombie only landed like 4 punches the whole fight.
Damn.
Like, dude, it was pretty dominant.
Because you even
Like,
said,
they
too, the
literally-
betting odds were pretty skewed, too,
Like,
right?
Volkanovski even at one point was like, honestly, like, are you sure? He literally said
Started the 4th round.
yeah, he went up to Korean Zombie. He's like, are you sure you want to keep going? And he was like, got hit with one punch and he started like stumbling back and the ref just called it.
Damn.
He's like, I do not
He
like
was-
this guy anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just bruised
Yeah,
and
it was a
battered.
fight.
Damn. Was it actually a good fight, or was it kind of disappointing based on that kind of ending
I mean,
there?
I think it was fun to watch for sure.
Yeah.
It was just the Volkanovski show. It wasn't the Zombie
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, but hey,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun to watch sometimes. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he cemented it, and the commentator said it best. You know, he's at the point where, he doesn't have to take fights. He has to offer people fights.
Right,
is where
right.
he's at in his. Because who else is he gonna fight now? He's fought the top 4 now, right?
Yep, he actually said yesterday on Ariel Helwani's MMA Power Hour that he's interested in going up to lightweight to challenge Charles Oliveira. And
Ooh,
4
interesting.
hours ago, Islam Makhachev tweeted out to that response, "Hold your horses, cowboy. You have a division full of young sharks, more than enough to stay busy. Lightweight title fight is mine." With
Who is that?
Islam.
I don't think he deserves one, but.
He may.
But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see if that's even holds because Oliveira's got the next pay per view, doesn't he?
Yep, versus Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, Gaethje. That's gonna be a
That's gonna be a really
huge
good
pay
one,
per view,
yeah.
and it's got Rose, right?
Nami Yunus versus
Yeah.
the rematch in the making. With
That'll be a
Carlos
good one.
Esparza, With the Esparza winning the inaugural.
Who's that third
strawweight
fight
title.
again in that one?
Ferguson versus Chandler.
Yeah, dude, they got some stacked cards this year.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely. That's
They're
why
just
we're
like
leader in sports.
they're laying them on thick this year. I don't feel like last year they were this thick.
They're just getting thicker by the year.
Yeah, dude, like there's the
Yeah,
quality
plus,
of
I mean, more live events happening. now,
yeah, with
so
the quality
it's-
of fighters going up too. It's just like the whole main card is just like good fights now. Where
Yes, it
for
is.
for a while it was just like the first and maybe the second one.
Yeah, it's getting better for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, let us bring in our guest. Please
Oh,
welcome.
my
He was
God.
victorious on Saturday night. Khamzat Chimaev.
Welcome to the studio.
What is up, brothers? Thank you for having me on, Betrackets. How are you tonight?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing great, brother. What did you think of my fight?
I thought it was pretty good. It was a pretty decent fight.
Yes. I smashed this.
What did you think of your fight?
I was very disappointed. I didn't finish the fight. My 100% finish rate is no more. I am very disappointed. I want to run it back with Bernard and I want to smash his face.
Didn't you get your face smashed?
Who won the fight, brother?
A lot of people are saying Burns did.
No, that's not what you got the problem with that. We can go wrestle right now.
You know, would it actually be cool? Would you entertain it? A Gilbert Burns rematch? Maybe not soon because obviously you're going for the title, but say like a year or two down the road, do you think a rematch would be a good fight?
Everyone, brother. Everyone. I'm going to kill everybody. Smash everybody. But yes, people saw my blood, and that was very hurtful to see.
Yeah, it sucks because now your name's out of contention for being up there with Khabib.
What are you talking about, brother?
Because Khabib never got hit.
What do you mean?
Nobody ever saw Khabib bloody.
Yeah, true. People see him bruise though.
That's a little different.
Have you seen him in training? Have you seen him bloody nose in training?
So we'll put you on the level of like Nate Diaz.
Oh no, I ain't no Nate Diaz.
Oh, your face
That
says
sucker,
otherwise.
boy. Hey, what do you do for a living? I smash faces for a living. What do you do? What do you do, brother?
Hey, listen, we don't have to be experts.
I am
right?
from Chechnya, Russia. You don't know what I've been through in my life. You see this scar on my lip? Do you want to know how I got this scar?
Not really.
You're a fucking joker.
Yeah,
dude. I got these scars.
I fell face first down brick stairs.
Are you gonna fight? You gonna fight the Batman next?
Yeah.
Everybody.
You're gonna fight the Ukrainians?
The Ukrainian Batman,
Burns,
Oh,
they
yeah.
hype him up.
the Russian Batman.
They say Gilbert Burns, he black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Do you think it'd be-
I am
do you
blue belt, and I just want
do you
purple belt, and I took him down. He never took me down.
Do you think the
once.
Russian Batman would have a white costume instead because it's snowy there?
This number one bullshit.
I don't know. I think the black. I think
It's
the
snowy
black
in
is more
Gotham.
to be like to blend to,
In the night.
to blend
Yeah,
in the night,
yeah, but if it's
In the
always
shadows.
white there, so it's always snowy.
You know what, you stupid
I don't know if all
Americans.
of Russia is completely.
I cannot take this anymore. I need to go back to smashing faces.
Okay,
I'll be
bye.
back. I will be smashing Usman. I'll take title every single bout. I'm gonna kill everybody.
Too bad you gotta fight
Unless I
Colby
kill
first.
Yeah, Colby Covington. What him with his little red hat.
Oh shit! Hey, they're here for you. You better
Red
run.
hat. What's that supposed to mean, bro?
Yeah, too bad you gotta fight Colby Covington first.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you think you can really take Colby?
Yeah, I don't know
I
if you can
smash
take
everybody.
Colby because your advantage is on the ground, and obviously Colby is probably the best. I'd say the best wrestler in the division. So it's gonna be interesting to
that's a
see
good
if you
point
can
there.
if you can do your same strategy. Because obviously you saw in the
I
Gilbert
know,
Burns
it's
fight that
impressive.
first round, you definitely went on about the same as you usually do. But then when you were pressed with an opponent who actually knows how to grapple, it didn't really go your way. So then it comes down to striking, which I'd say you probably have an advantage in
Brother.
striking. But
Brother, how many times he take me down? How many times Burns take
yeah,
me
but you're
down?
not. It is Colby
How
Covington.
many,
guy.
how many times Burns take me down? He black belt, I'm blue belt.
So you
And I
think
just
you'd
got
beat
my
Colby
purple belt.
Covington?
I kill everybody.
Justin, what do you think? Do you think he'd beat Colby Covington? I know you're his biggest fan.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great fight.
Do you think he'd beat Colby
you and
Covington?
Colby would go back and forth, Hamza. I definitely agree. What do you know about MMA, brother? I've been to 2 live events, and I didn't really know who you were until last July, maybe. I am Hamza.
That's
Nice
fair
to
fight.
meet you. You better get out of my face right now before I smash you. You can go ahead there and try, pal. What are you gonna do?
All right, we're gonna have to leave the
Don't you
studio,
mess
sir.
with Chechnya, brother. Thank you, Betrackets, for having
You
me.
can't
on.
have your
I
salty
come
around
for that
here,
title.
sir.
God damn, dude, you're a bitch. Brother, next time I see you, you're gonna get more than that. See, I just gave you white belt treatment. Next time I see you, I give you black belt treatment.
Oh,
Thank you, Betrackets.
Thank you. Have a good
Smash. Smash. Goodbye.
night. Wow, that
What
was
an asshole.
Really something.
Yeah, he just smashed me. The hell was that?
That's backpack.
Fucking
Ignore
Hamza
that.
knocked it over. Yeah.
Fucking Hamzat.
But yeah, I could see him holding. I could honestly see him fighting Neil Magny next, in all honesty, because Magny's the only guy that wants to fight him.
Yeah.
He openly said, I want Khamzat. It's like when Adesanya called out Romero. He's like, nobody calls this guy out. I want to test myself.
Yeah, it's definitely something to see. We'll see as time goes on here. You had something else before our new segment?
I got something else too, but let's stick with UFC for 2 seconds. See if you have any thoughts on Ben Askren making a comeback.
No, he's done. He's washed up.
When did he say that?
He's coming back to box against Bryce Hall.
No,
that's boxing.
You
That's
said
UFC.
UFC.
Yeah,
Ben Askren, UFC.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
Isn't Bryce Hall?
Nobody likes boxing.
A couple days ago.
The only reason people were watching that boxing thing is because it was Jake Paul, and nobody likes Jake Paul.
Yeah, and it's all fucking 14-year-olds
So now-
and 12-year-olds. Mommy, Daddy, can you buy this pay-per-view so I can watch my hero tonight?
Ben Askren?
And not to mention Jake Paul only sold 65,000.
Nobody wants to watch.
So now that Jake Paul's not even fighting, which has the most audience, nobody's gonna tune in for that. Nobody cares.
I don't feel like
65,000.
Yeah, that's the most they're gonna get.
That's the least.
Anyone else besides,
That's the most boxing is gonna get because nobody likes boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing's super boring.
I agree with that.
I was like scrolling through some old
I don't feel like it's
Dylan Dennis troll jobs on Twitter, and he trolled Jake Paul right after the pay-per-views got announced, saying that in the Tyron Woodley rematch, it only sold 65,000 pay-per-views. Let me find it. Here it is.
Nice. I see it.
Jesus Christ.
I see it.
I was a little surprised that it only sold 65,000.
Yeah, it's because nobody cares, dude.
But like even the first fight did 700,000. I just want to know what like caused people. I was watching a video last night basically saying it's because it was a change of opponent with 2 weeks to go.
And we kind of talked about that.
Everybody wanted to see Tommy Fury just get his shit rocked.
Yep. Yeah. And
Which he
then
most definitely
Woodley
was.
again, no one cares. He wasn't training for it. Yeah, we kind of talked about that a little bit ago. But sticking with boxing, before we move on to the brand new segment here, Ryan Garcia, King Ryan. W again, did not get a knockout victory, but I did watch that fight while the UFC fight was going on.
Jesus Christ. All right, we're done with this
All
segment.
right.
We're done.
I just chose boxing.
This guy just said he watched boxing over UFC. That's the weakest shit I've ever heard.
Ryan Garcia, I had to go watch Ryan.
Ryan Garcia is an entertaining boxer.
Had to watch him.
He's like
over UFC 273.
I'm not disagreeing with you because I watched UFC.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
The only boxers I would really be tuning in to watch are A, Canelo, and B, Tyson Fury.
I'd maybe watch Canelo, but dude, boxing is just so uninteresting.
I mean, I watched Wilder versus Fury, the trilogy, and that was pretty good.
I heard that was pretty good, but those are heavyweights, so that's
Yeah,
Where
different.
you're guaranteed to see a knockout.
Yeah, that's different.
Yep, those are big guys. Yep, these guys are. I don't know what weight class it was, but
I think he's a cruiserweight.
that sounds
Something
right.
like that.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was
Because
lightweight or not.
Because
But
Ryan Garcia is not a big guy. By any
nope.
means.
And the guy he was fighting, same pounds, pound for pound, but he was a couple inches
How
shorter.
old
But
is Ryan Garcia? Is he younger than us?
God, he's got to be close, 25-ish, maybe 23. It's a great question.
I just feel bad for him because he's under management with Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, jeez.
Getting treated like shit, probably.
Yeah, 23.
He's 23.
Yep.
Wow, damn.
You know, De La Hoya is just sitting there like, he does his line of coke. We pay our fighters the best. Ryan Garcia, he's a very young star, and I'm paying him millions. Are you paying any of your other fighters, bro?
All right,
Jesus Christ.
moving on.
To the new segment.
Moving on. Would you rather? So here's the segment where I give you 2 scenarios, and you tell me, what would you rather have?
All right.
And
Trenton.
in the meantime, let's play some music. Just kidding. Yeah, go ahead.
Trenton, you're first. I give you a scenario, and I say, what would you rather have or do?
Yep.
Somebody breaks into your house. It's the middle of the night. You don't have any weapons in your room. All you have are 2 animals. One, you have the option of an animal to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a blind dog that can smell really well, or you have a a cat with no teeth, but is also very territorial? What would you rather have?
Dog.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely taking the dog.
The blind dog?
Yep, blind dog. You can probably hear, smell. I'm good with the smell for sure.
Yeah, honestly,
Smells a weird. Smells a weird smell. Gonzo. Dog is probably bigger, I gotta assume, than the cat.
Yeah, no, and the dog's gonna know your scent versus someone else's scent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it should be able to still defend people.
But it won't be able to. The only thing is, if it's pitch black, it won't be able to see.
I think it'll be fine. It'll be like some Daredevil
it,
shit.
It probably knows its house, you know. So like.
But it's a blind dog.
But it probably knows its house. If it's in its own house, it probably knows where it lives. You know, it knows its
surroundings.
Like, you know, it's got like a mental map, bro. Dogs are pretty smart like that.
Yeah.
So I think I can trust a dog that's blind to defend me pretty well.
Where did is he in here?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, okay. Justin, did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
So somebody breaks in your house. It's the middle of the night. You can choose from one of these two animals to protect yourself. You have no weapons in your room, so your only defense is this one of these animals. You either have a blind dog that can smell really well, or you have a cat. Did I say no teeth?
Yeah,
yep, no teeth.
Cat with no teeth, but it's very territorial.
I'd probably go with the dog because one, I wouldn't be able to own the cat because I'm allergic to cats.
Okay, but just say you weren't allergic.
Yeah.
And my second question is, what kind of dog are we talking about?
It could be
Are
any
we talking about like a pit
boxer.
bull? A boxer?
That's pretty good.
Pretty medium. It's about 60 to 80 pounds.
Pretty fair, I'd say.
I think I'd still go with the blind dog.
Blind dog.
I just think that
that's what I
dogs
think
are more
dog.
aggressive than cats.
But it's a territorial cat.
But I don't see cats just like going around taking them down.
Yeah, plus like
doing this. And
you know,
plus,
like
if the cat doesn't have any teeth.
I feel like anybody
What's
can
it
really
really
just
gonna
like
do?
fucking throw a cat, you know. But a dog, you can push a dog off, but it'll come right back. Like, you know, it's still a pretty heavy dog.
Mm-hmm.
And
A
then
cat,
again,
you know,
it's just
your
like
largest
saying.
cat's like 20 pounds. That's like a fucking fat Garfield.
And also,
you know?
you also have to remember. Have you ever seen videos of people getting bit by police dogs? Once a dog latches onto you, it's not letting go.
Yeah.
True, that's true.
If it's trained for that, but still, yeah.
It is excruciating pain too. Eventually, the intruder will be like, "No, get him off! I'll leave! Promise, get him off!"
Jesus.
But yeah, I'd go with the dog.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
the dog is just
All right.
better.
New scenario. You're out on the boat, and in a very popular Miami beach.
Mm-hmm.
You fall off while attempting to skinny dip, and your friends leave you.
Oh no.
So you have to flag down another boat. Would you rather flag down a boat of 10 gay men or a boat of supermodels that want nothing to do with you?
Supermodels that want nothing to do with me.
Honestly, I think I might get flagged down by the gay men. I mean, it sounds like it'd be a nice trip back to the shore.
Maybe an ass.
No, okay, what, am I assuming they're gonna assault me?
There's 10 of them,
Do
bro.
both boats have towels on board? That I can
No,
cover
you
my-
have to sit. It's like a 20-minute ride back to shore, and there's no towels.
Oh, I'm going with the supermodels.
That's where I would go as well. I'm good on the gay men.
Honestly, it doesn't sound like I'm good at it. I'm trying to be...
That sounds like a bad idea. What about that?
First of all, what kind of shitty ass friends see you fall in the water?
That's true, too. Honestly, I feel like they would just treat me nice and it'd be a nice ride back to the shore.
Hey, are you doing anything later tonight?
Well, hey,
Butt
I
ass
just reject
naked.
it, man.
That interests you in
help-
some
do you
party
need help
favors?
getting back to your hotel?
maybe I'll lead them on a little, and then when I get back to shore, I'll just get out of there.
It'll be too late by that time. You got
Alright,
20
that-
minutes.
that-
It's 2 to
sounds
1.
not bad,
7 wins. Got another one?
Yeah. All right. New scenario. This one's more of a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather go to Thanksgiving dinner with your entire family and accidentally have taken a Viagra
Oh my
an
God.
hour before you got there, thinking it was like Adderall or something? So you're rock hard for the whole evening, and you're doing like family activities the whole evening.
Wait, did you say Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Why would you take an Adderall before Thanksgiving?
I don't know, dog. You had a long day.
Maybe it was like your medicine. Like maybe it was like your
Alright, what's the next
Or-
scenario?
some kind of prescription you're supposed to take. I
Or
don't think you take an Adderall.
would you rather have Jennifer Aniston say, "I will go 4 rounds with you," but you're completely shriveled up and you cannot get it hard at all?
What do you mean shriveled up?
Like you just
Like whiskey dick.
like you just did a naked lap outside and it's like -30 out. Shriveled
I
up.
guarantee you Jennifer Aniston would be able to get it.
No, like it's not
Should be able
happening.
to get a rise out of me.
It's not
Oh
happening.
my God.
Like you just took like 40 pills of Adderall that day, and you're trying to like jerk it, and your dick's not doing anything.
Why are you always taking so much?
I think I'd go Jennifer Aniston. I mean, the solution to the family one is just tuck it in your waistband.
That would still hurt for like after a couple hours for sure.
Alright, then tuck it
And you're
down
doing
your
like
thigh.
family activities, so you're like outside playing like baseball and
Like
shit.
hugging your grandparents
Yeah,
in the
hugging
league.
your
Say,
grandma and
honestly,
stuff.
You know, at least like I think I
Yeah, I'm
can.
going Jennifer Aniston.
I think I can at least get something out of it. You know. I'm
it's
not like saying like my dick's
Jennifer
getting hard,
Aniston
but,
gets
you know,
nothing out of you. Like it is the big, like she tweets about it.
No,
It's so
I'm not
bad.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
No,
thinking, I'm
Jennifer
thinking
Aniston's
I
getting
can
it
get
all
something
from
out
me.
of it. You know.
No, it's like not working. Like your dick does not work.
Well, you know.
Like you had an accident and you are no longer able to get hard.
There's always foreplay, man. There's always foreplay. You know, you can at least enjoy it mentally. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say that's a lot of fun for you, isn't it?
I mean, hey, honestly, if I can look at Jennifer Aniston naked, that's at least one thing, man.
I mean, it is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Trenton.
There's one thing.
Are we
I would
talking
have-
about Jennifer Aniston in her current age or her in her
Her
prime?
current age is still
Because
Current
her
age.
current age is still pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it
yeah.
doesn't.
So that was a bad
matter.
question. Okay, anyways.
Okay, but would you rather bang 50-year-old Jennifer
No, it wasn't
Aniston, Nicole Aniston?
It wasn't a
I don't
bad,
even know what that
it wasn't
is.
a bad question. Right?
She's a porn star.
Oh.
Jennifer.
That's why Josh.
Who would you
laughed.
rather bang, 50-year-old Jennifer Aniston or 30-year-old Jennifer Aniston?
Honestly, I don't even know if they really look at it.
I was gonna say they probably look the same after
I
plastic
think I have to
surgery.
go to
No?
like 20-year-old Jennifer Aniston to really see a difference, probably.
All right, this one might be a tough one. Again, more of a would you rather one, but would you rather be near the front lines of the Ukraine-Russian war right now,
Oh God.
or would you rather have been on that subway in New York that just got attacked,
I don't even hear about that.
where like
Yeah.
Dark scenario.
where like 12 people died?
What was the first one?
The New York
Like,
subway?
right next to
No
the
one
front-
died in the New York subway.
Yeah, they did. 6 people.
That's not what I saw.
Guy's still on the loose. 6 people died, 5 people injured.
I don't know. 10 people shot.
New York subway. They still haven't caught him.
10 shot, 5 critically wounded. Probably 1 died, I assume.
Let's get
Maybe.
you caught up on the latest Brooklyn subway riders bound for Manhattan.
Yep.
What was the first option?
You're right
Front
next
line.
to the front lines in the Ukraine-Russian war. Like right next to it. Like you can see the fucking
How many
shooting.
people are on this train total? Do you think?
It's a subway train.
It's
Have you ever
probably
been to
pretty-
New York?
It's probably pretty packed.
Nope.
I think I got
You're probably
It
talking-
doesn't say anybody
One-
died in the shooting. It says
Still,
23.
Yeah, they
you
did.
could die maybe. You know, if it was a different shooting, different.
You were
day,
in the
you know.
train car.
Yeah.
You're in the train car.
I think.
I would take my odds on the train car. There's got to be at least 500 people in that bitch.
No.
Yeah,
There's like in a train car. There's probably like 50.
That's still. Pretty
In that train car, that's fair.
I
But
don't want to stun the front
I'll
line
take
of
Josh
war
and use
for
him as
however
a
long it
shield.
lasts.
front line is the first dead, bro. I'll take a train car.
Plus,
Either way, you
plus, don't
can
know
you
how
can do
long-
whatever. You
don't-
can run away if you want, but you were in that situation.
What
I
am I
don't
gonna do?
think I really
Swim to my house or
I don't
what?
think I want to try to desert. Even if I was a Ukrainian soldier, I don't think I would want to try to desert that war.
You're not a soldier. You're just like you're just there.
like I'm a survivor. I mean,
No, you're just like
I'm-
you
like
you
I'm-
just accident. You thought you were going to Disneyland, bro, and they dropped you off
I
there.
got dropped in the middle of Ukraine.
Like some hangover
Well, okay,
shit. Just
I-
Yeah,
forgot
bro,
about it.
hangover
I would,
shit.
I would contact the nearest U.S. embassy. I think
No,
I
we
got
evacuated it.
Yeah, we did evacuate it.
Well, I contact the second nearest U.S. embassy.
Where's the
Contact one in
second?
Poland.
Yeah, there we go. I think
In
maybe I got a fair
Poland?
chance.
Swim to Poland?
I mean, I got a fair chance of getting help.
How
too.
far is Poland? I don't know.
It borders Ukraine.
Honestly,
Oh,
I
that's
could,
good.
I could maybe become famous for that. That might be worth it, honestly.
How far you think you could swim that far?
To Poland? It's landlocked.
It is. That's good.
If anything, you'd have to cross like a river.
Yeah,
You have to cross the
there's no
border
water.
somehow.
Oh God! Oh, I made it.
Poland and Ukraine.
It's like one step.
Oh my god.
Find a puddle.
What the hell?
I don't know a map, dude. I don't know how
Got
close they
another
are.
You think there's water, man?
Well, I figured they'd be at least a country or two away.
No, I mean, yeah, they're probably like a country or two away. But
Yeah.
they're not separated by water, bro. Europe is like almost completely landlocked, except for like the UK and the Nordic countries, maybe. Yeah, see, like there's all the Nordic countries are here. There's the UK.
Yeah, that's
Ireland.
Norway.
Yeah, it's
All right.
basically landlocked.
Have you guys seen? I know Justin has. Have you guys seen? You guys know who Gordon Ramsay is, right?
Yes. Of course,
Okay.
of course.
Do you guys know who's the guy from Bar Rescue?
John Taffer.
John
John
Taffer.
Taffer. Have you guys both seen John Taffer?
Yep.
I've seen Bar Rescue.
Okay. So, would you rather be a cook that's garbage on one of those shows that Gordon Ramsay yells at for like 20 minutes for being a garbage human being? Or would you rather be a bar owner that has a garbage bar that John Taffer yells at you for 20 minutes for being a garbage human being?
That's an
Ah,
important,
Gordon
important
Ramsay.
question here.
Yep.
Am I on the American Gordon Ramsay or the British Gordon Ramsay?
Uh,
He's nicer on the British one.
I think the American one he's worse, so let's go American.
Okay, then I probably would take John Taffer. Yeah.
No, I would take Gordon Ramsay. over
Why?
Because John Taffer's just gonna scream in my face saying, "You're gonna get people sick,"
Honestly,
and then take like everything in my
yeah,
kitchen.
maybe
What is this? Dump it! Oh, what is this? This is going on the table because your table's trash. Your bar is trash. So everything's a trash can.
But it's like your
in
livelihood
front
either
of
way.
everybody.
Honestly,
too.
I think I would take Gordon Ramsay actually because he'd probably be a lot funnier about it. At least it'd be
When he's
entertaining.
screaming at you, telling you
But
that
at
you're
least,
a
at least
fucking
Gordon Ramsay will say creative stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, but he's telling you you're a garbage human being.
But I think just
They're not a garbage human being, just a bad chef.
Yeah, I
But
think-
that's your
I
livelihood.
think Gordon Ramsay would respect me a little.
Trenton?
I would say a bar rescue person. I mean, you're gonna be locked in with a successful bar. You're otherwise you're in this kitchen with Gordon Ramsay,
Yeah,
and you
and-
might
and-
win a
and-
competition.
No, it's a
competition.
non-successful bar.
Because
But
John
he's gonna turn
Taffer
it into a
But
successful bar.
exactly, he's gonna remodel it.
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
you
do
can
our
drink your own
thing.
bar while he's yelling at you. That's also a pretty good point.
You what?
Might as well start drinking for the bar while he's
No,
yelling at you.
no,
Why
no.
not?
That's the number one rule,
Then he'll get
Q-tip.
even more pissed at you.
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
There's
well,
no drinking on the
He'll
job.
literally take it and dump it on your head.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
But at least in
He's dumped it
he
on
probably
someone's
I
dick
believe
before.
it. He's done. I believe he's done it. Yeah, I suppose. I like Bar Rescue.
that's a good show.
Yeah, I watch it every day. Probably.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, we watch highlights.
Yeah. There's
Like
there's a free thing on my Amazon Fire Stick that just plays Bar Rescue every single day. There's commercials, but every hour is a different episode.
Oh, that's cool.
Reruns, but
we need a
still.
bar rescue for the red carpet. That's what we
No,
need.
sir.
No, they should have done that for
Searles.
Or how about the loon?
Searles needed it.
Searles needed it.
We
yeah,
looked
but-
at it.
I could only
We didn't do it,
imagine what John would. What was the owner's name?
Oh, Darren.
Darren.
I don't know what you would
What
like to say to Darren.
John would have. He would have
I mean,
like
Darren
seen
Dean used to get
surveillance.
What are these
He
space
would
heaters
see
doing in
Darren-
here?
Oh,
he would see
yeah.
Darren just getting.
This is a fire hazard.
It was a fire hazard. That's what I said when I walked in. I was like,
like
"Isn't that a
Gary and all
fire
them like
hazard?"
twerking on the bar, and John in surveillance would be like, "Whoa! I'm going in right now."
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Goes behind the bar.
Why is there 5 dudes that just
Is
went in the
this-
bathroom?
Is
What the
this
fuck?
your only bartender? She's going for now. Let's go look in your bathroom.
All right.
Where's the stall door?
Yeah, that's another good one.
All right, I got a good one. So this is gonna be a like
Oh, God.
progressive one. Okay,
Okay.
so
Alright.
it's like a,
multi-step.
it's like a you know those like build your own stories.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
Yeah.
that, but it's gonna be like
You want me to
with-
write this down or?
maybe yeah.
All right,
Maybe.
I'm gonna write this
Maybe
down.
write it down.
I think it's a good idea.
All right. So, you were flying. You don't have to write this part down, but just what you choose.
Let
so
me take my own notes.
you were flying from Florida down to, let's just say, Brazil.
Perfect.
You're on the plane. It's just a little dinky plane. I don't know why you chose to take the dinky plane. Maybe because you like to save money. But you
Sure.
took the little dinky plane.
Okay.
The dinky plane has an engine issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going down. You grab your parachute, and you have 5 items. Or no, you have 1 item that you can grab out of this plane with you, because one hand has the parachute, one hand has the item.
Okay.
Theoretically,
I'm
you
pretty
should
sure
put the
your
parachute
parachute
on
goes your
first.
back.
But you know what? All right, fine. You put the parachute on. You grab a water bottle because you need water, and then you have
That's fair.
the one thing.
Nonetheless, you can only pick
You have
one item.
water. Yeah. Nonetheless, you can pick 1 item.
Okay.
You see 2 items sitting there that are at arm's reach, and you decide that you probably need one of these items to survive.
Okay.
Item 1 is a machete.
Mm-hmm.
Item 2 is going to be a little switchblade knife.
I actually have a question. So the plane's going down. Is it going down over the ocean or is it going down over land?
Over land. Like you're like
Random island.
right, yeah,
Lost type
it's
shit.
some kind of island. You don't know if there's people there. You don't really know. You know there's land, so that's what you're going to aim
Because
for.
I was gonna say machete doesn't do much good if you're
Is the
in
plane
water.
gonna land on the
The plane
island?
is not landing.
It's crashing.
You need to
It's
jump
crash.
out before it crashes.
Okay. So the plane is gone. Got
Plane
it.
is donezo.
Yeah, plane is
Duns
gone.
Capons.
So, like you could loot the plane,
Yeah,
but
the plane-
anyways,
the plane-
continue.
the plane
There's
is
another
probably,
step to
I
this.
assume the plane's probably gonna fly past the island like
And
by the
just-
time it crashes.
Yeah, maybe.
Just do
I
what
don't
Eric
know.
Cartman does and take everything.
Plane's going down. This is
swallow
way
it.
too much thinking about the
Okay,
plane.
okay.
You need to grab your item before this plane
Alright.
crashes.
Yes.
I'm thinking about looting my shit later, but go ahead.
No, where is this plane gonna end up? Am I gonna be able to get back to?
Because I would
these
grab a
items?
map, but anyways.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
God.
So both those items: machete, switchblade, knife.
A machete or a switchblade knife? Which
Alright.
do you grab?
That's it.
Machete.
Yeah, I think I take the
Machetes are
machete.
cooler.
I think it's more versatile.
Because you're going from Florida to Brazil, so you're in the middle somewhere.
Yep.
You're in the middle of the Amazon.
I would agree.
Yep,
with
could be there.
machete
You
as
could
well.
be
Yeah,
in Mexico. You could be
anywhere.
anywhere.
Jungle.
Could be in
Florida,
the Caribbean.
Florida and Mexico is in between Florida and Brazil.
Yeah, close enough. Maybe it takes
Somewhere in there. There's
Yeah.
an island in there
Sad.
somewhere.
Somewhere around there.
Just
Some
Cuba.
kind of part of
Okay.
Central America.
Bermuda
So
Triangle.
Trenton, what are you taking?
I would take the machete as well. It would be helpful to like chop down trees and shit when you walk, or
Right.
Yep.
foliage.
Firewood.
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
firewood.
You
Okay.
can also defend yourself better with that than a little dinky knife that's as long as my finger.
Yep.
I don't
Never
think
know
the
what's going on.
knife would do me much good, unfortunately. I think there
Okay.
might be better options on there because if it's like a multi-tool
Mhm.
knife, maybe like a saw, whatever. But
Yep.
I don't picture it being any bigger in my hand, so
Yep.
gotta go with the machete.
Justin,
Machete.
machete, Q-tip.
Yeah, I think you gotta go with the machete. It's just
Also
too
the
versatile.
machete. Okay, so we're picking the machete. All right, you jump out of the plane, you land, you do all that, you land in a fucking tree. So
Okay.
obviously machete comes in handy. You cut the branches, you cut your little straps from landing in the tree. You fall down. You're a little battered up, but nothing broken.
Sprained pinky toe.
Yeah, you're looking around. You don't really see shit. You grab some stuff with like forest items, or you grab some sticks and shit because you think you might make a fire at some point or whatever. And you look around and you see a little hut.
All right.
Now you're walking towards this hut, and there's a person standing in the hut.
Oh boy.
Now they're kind of far away, so you can't really make them out, but they kind of start coming towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you run away, or do you go towards the person knowing you have a machete?
How many people again? Just one.
Just one.
This one.
Oh, I'm going with the machete.
I'm going to say what's up.
I think I'm gonna
he's in a hut on an
try to make
island, I doubt
contact
he
as
has a
well.
gun.
You're gonna make contact.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make contact.
They come at you with a fucking spear.
Oh my god.
Okay.
How do you
Alright.
feel? You guys all feel pretty confident?
I'm holding the machete.
Don't know. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to try to fight. I don't think
All
I have
right.
any option to run.
You fight them. They stab you a little bit in the arm, but you catch them, and they kind of run off into the distance. But you know they're coming back.
More like I cut their head off.
So now you're both injured,
What would you
right?
do?
And you walk into their hut. You only have time because you're worried about them coming back.
Right.
You only have time to grab one thing.
God damn it.
One thing again, damn it. Do you grab
Well,
a...
your other two hands are full of a water bottle and machete, so you can only grab one more thing for your right pocket, right?
Yeah, do you... I actually don't know where this is going. I'm just kind of making it up on the fly, but...
All right. Sure.
Do you grab...
I got it. Do you stay and hold the fort down, or do you loot the place and get the fuck out of there?
That's a good one.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I think I.
Where the fuck are you going?
Okay, so now a question.
Find
You see a bundle of string, or you see a lighter?
A lighter. Damn.
What would you rather grab?
I think I'd take the lighter. The fire seems very valuable, so I think it would be good to have something to start a fire with.
Lighter.
I agree.
You're not going to grab the string so you can fortify a shelter?
No.
I mean, they're both really tiny. I could just grab both.
Nope, you only have one hand.
Just make an igloo.
I have 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Squeeze both. of
You're
them.
naked, you have no pockets.
Wait, I don't think we clarified we're naked. What was going on
All
the
right,
plane?
you walk out and it starts pouring, leaving your lighter null and void.
See, as long as it sounds like you're trying to fuck me over every corner.
You just want me to fail.
Yeah, am I just having the worst day of my life or what?
You come across a stream.
Oh my god.
You're hungry. You
Right.
see a mushroom, and you see a toad.
Okay.
What do you choose?
Neither, because they're both probably fucking poisonous,
Yeah.
considering the way the story is going.
Yeah.
Unless if I'm like an expert in psychedelics and I'm able to like tell if the mushroom is good. It's
Yeah. I don't think
All
I
right.
would choose
You
either
take your
of those.
machete and you swing it into the river, and you try to get a fish. You get a fish. Do you
It's
eat
poisonous.
It? Do you eat it?
Yeah.
Do you eat the fish?
I don't know. Is it poisonous?
How are you gonna eat the fish with no fire?
Oh god.
just the old-fashioned way.
Raw?
I think. Well, I mean, sushi is a thing.
And now you're poisoned with
And
salmonella.
now you're poisoned. Justin's dead.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
fell
but
for
yeah.
it.
All right, that one didn't go anywhere, honestly, but it was kind of entertaining.
It was entertaining to follow. It was entertaining to follow. Oh my goodness.
Fell for it.
Yeah, that one was
Serious.
a little interesting.
That was pretty funny.
It's interesting. Come out.
You guys got any? Would you rather's? Or like, what would you rather choose?
I'll plan for that better, honestly, though.
Yeah, we should do that.
We did 3 a
we
week.
could continue that
Yeah.
segment. I don't think I have anything for right now though. I'm a little fall. I'm still
Would you
stuck in that
rather-
story?
Would you rather take a punch in the balls from Francis Ngannou
Jesus Christ.
or walk across a 10-meter pit of hot coals?
I think I'll take my chances with the hot goals.
Yeah, Josh?
Yeah,
Lord.
I'll sprint as fast as I can, man. Hope
Nope, you have to walk.
Oh my
You
god.
have to walk
Jesus.
like they do in like those Indian rituals.
Oh my god.
They like just focus and it doesn't hurt them at all.
Oh my god. I don't know, man. But I guess I don't know. I don't think I want to get punched with an ounce, man.
By Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's a pretty big punch, man.
Yeah, I think I'm on that train as well. I mean, your feet, the bottom of your feet is the most sensitive part of your body.
What was the second one?
Or walk on hot coals.
10
Ah,
meters.
coals.
10 meters. How long even is
Coals.
10 meters?
Colts are
How long is
easy.
10
I don't think I can do
10
that.
meters.
You just gotta run.
But what's-
Nope,
what is
you have
that?
to walk.
You have to walk like they do in those Indian rituals.
Yep. Like a tightrope, foot
That's
foot in front of the other foot.
That's 32 feet. That's kind of long. That's kind of a lot.
Would you rather take that than getting punched in the balls by the
Mm,
strongest
I
punch of all
don't-
time?
32 feet.
Dude, I don't know, man. That's a pretty tough one.
I'll just put my feet in water.
I think I'll try the coals. I think I'll fucking try it.
You have to take 64 steps,
Would you rather,
give or take.
Mm.
if it was still around, like, what's his name? Philip
Franco.
Petit. Would you rather do what Philip Petit did and tightrope across, let's say they're still here, tightrope across the 2 World Trade Centers in New York City, if they were still here, or snowboard down Mount Everest?
I think I'll take my chance snowboarding because at least it sounds like a much funner way to die than just falling between this two twin towers.
Me too.
You have to remember, tightroping is all about technique.
Well, yeah, I have always a terrible balance, so I don't trust myself to tightrope.
I thought you were gonna say I have shit technique, and I was like,
Shit technique.
yeah. I think I'm on that train as well. I don't want to do a tightrope. Fuck that.
Would you rather be blind or be a midget?
Oh my god.
I'd rather be a
feel
midget so I can wrestle.
I feel like if you pick, I feel like if you don't pick be a midget, I think you just kind of hate midgets. It's like would I rather
there's-
be?
It's like the poison question, isn't it?
There's
There isn't a right
a-
answer.
Yeah.
This next one is from Family Guy. I don't think I should say it.
Oh my
Probably not, but let's hear it. No one
Uh,
makes it to this point in that shit.
Trigger warning, this is Family Guy, so don't come at me. Come at
Come at
Family Guy
Family
for putting
Guy,
it
yes.
bad. Alright.
Shut up, Family Guy.
Black or crippled?
Jesus Christ! What? Again, this is. I think there's really only one right answer here, unless you really just hate black people.
Again, that wasn't me. That was just when it was
Oh my
on the
God.
Family Guy show.
Oh my god.
I just because that blind and midget one was from that same one.
Oh yeah. That's
And
what
everyone
I'm
said they'd rather be blind than be a
saying.
midget.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
then Peter was just like black or crippled, and
Oh
they
my
just
God.
got away.
Oh
Funny.
my god.
Because
I go. Sorry, can I cut you off there?
go for it. Yeah, get me off. This
That was
Yeah.
the end of that one.
Would you rather have all your teeth fall out or all your hair fall out?
all my hair fall out.
Hair.
Yeah, don't want to live without.
God
my
only
teeth.
made a couple perfect heads in the world. The rest he had to put hair on.
Oh, man.
Would
Also,
you rather
you
have
gotta eat
4
food.
feet or 4 hands?
4 hands, man. Definitely.
But then you don't have the other.
Oh, then you don't have.
You don't
one.
have
You
any
didn't say
feet.
that at first, man.
So you only have 4 feet or 4 hands.
Do I have feet as my hands?
No, they're
Or
feet.
arms?
They're feet. You're basically like a messed up centaur.
Like a chair with 4 legs.
No,
type
you're
shit.
like a messed up centaur.
I think I would just.
So
kill
am I
myself.
like half nugget?
You're like
basically?
you look like you're just like a post with like 4 posts coming out of the bottom of
Can
you.
I?
Like just think of yourself. Just think of yourself
God.
without arms and 2 more legs coming out.
Jesus.
So let's say I do pick the 4 legs. Do I get prosthetic arms?
No, you're just
I'm
like
a half-
you're a torso.
I'm a half nugget. Is what you're saying.
You're a torso with a head and 4 fucking legs.
I
Or you're a torso with 4 fucking arms coming out of you.
I think I'd go
So
with-
basically, if you do the arms, you're basically like a fucking monkey.
Neither of you sound very good at all.
Wait, so does
That's
that
the
mean-
point.
Does that mean I can walk on all 4s?
Well, I think I might just rather not live at all. To be
You
honest,
can't choose. You have to stay alive.
Yeah, you can't kill yourself. That's not an option.
I think I'll go 4 feet.
I think I would go with 4 feet as well. Maybe you could run faster.
I think I'd go with 4 hands, honestly.
Could you enter the Olympics for track with 4 feet?
Okay. Maybe the
I don't know. I feel like
Paralympics.
that would be safe.
Maybe the
I feel like they'd
Paralympics
tell you
is
that's
right.
probably illegal.
Probably.
Um,
Might be against the rules.
Yeah, it'd probably be
Let's
considered
see, if you guys
unfair.
can't find more, I do have one more game. Different thing.
I kind of like this Would You Rather game.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Would you rather eat dog food or cat food for the rest of your life?
I'd rather eat a bullet for my.
No, you can't eat a bullet. That's not part of the game.
Why, damn it?
Cat food.
Like that mushy.
Well, I don't think.
Because dog food is like crunchy. Cat food is like that mushy shit.
Oh, dog food.
Well, they make hard cat food.
Right. That's the thing. They don't make liquid dog food.
Yeah.
They do make liquid cat food.
Yeah.
Jitsu, what are the odds you go upstairs and get a bowl of Max's?
Oh, fuck no. I don't know. I think I've.
And next week's challenge.
I think I have heard
Justin,
the dog
well.
No!
I think I have heard that dog food tastes better, so I think I might take dog food, honestly.
Next week on Bet Records, Q-Tip tries dog food.
Hey, I want to get some of that gorilla food, bro. It says good for any primate.
Probably does on this dog thing too, I bet you.
No, a dog's not a primate.
Okay, you get to eat candy.
I was about to ask this question, but
Oh boy.
I already know Trenton's answer.
crippled or
Would you rather let a
Logan
stranger?
Paul.
Would you rather let a stranger lick your foot, or you licking your best friend's foot?
my
I
God.
already know Trenton's answer.
Yep. I'm not doing the
Jesus.
licking.
Yeah, well, we know that. Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's say you get to eat candy every single meal for the rest of your life, but you have to saw off 6 of your fingers.
Safety.
Would you do it?
No,
Candy
I don't,
every single meal for the rest of your
I
life.
don't like the candy that
No,
much.
me neither.
Hell no.
I'd rather have cheeseburgers instead of
All right,
candy.
you get to eat cheeseburgers for the rest of your life, but you have to cut off 6 of your fingers.
Damn.
So basically,
And there's health benefits
Well-
for eating this, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna say that just
Like,
sounds
I'm not just gonna get fat.
no
Sounds like-
consequences. No
Okay, that
consequences.
makes sense. Otherwise, it just sounds like a good way to lose 6 fingers and get heart disease.
Right. And then die from, like, the McDonald's
And,
dude
yeah,
challenge, whatever that was called.
And you won't get sick of it either. Like you'll just enjoy it
Right.
every single time.
I don't think I could get sick of it, to be honest with you.
Damn.
So basically, you'd
I
be
don't know
stuck
about
with.
I ate burgers twice a day all throughout Garvey. All through
that
freshman
is
year.
true, yeah. And those are
Every
pretty
single
shitty
day.
burgers.
Basically,
Double
you'd be stuck
burgers.
You'd be stuck with this many fingers. You get to choose which ones you want.
I know.
Thumbs.
I know.
Take
I think I would keep.
That's
these-
not even enough fingers to hold the burger. It barely is.
What? You just did this.
Yeah, barely. What if
Keep
I have
your
all
middle
4 in one
finger and
hand?
your thumbs. Okay, let's just say you cut off one of your hands and just take off one of your fingers and the other.
That's not terrible.
jeez.
Yeah, that's not the
Shit.
end of the world. All right. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have them walk in on you having sex? Both scenarios, butt ass naked, the lights are on, no sheet,
I'd
no
rather
covers,
walk in
Walk in on me, yeah, definitely.
and you're like
Same.
going ape.
because I don't want to see some veiny ass old people.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just let him walk on me. I don't think it's too bad. I can deal with it. I can live with it.
All right, that one didn't go how I thought it would.
No, I think the one you're looking for is like, it's like, would you rather have sex with your girlfriend in your mom's body or your mom in your girlfriend's body to get them to switch back? You ever heard that one?
No.
That one is a tough one. What do you do there? I think I would fuck my girlfriend in my mom's body. Because at least it's still your girlfriend.
Nah. Josh, what do you think? I'm leaning the other way, bro, but there is not a right answer here.
That's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
God, I think we need Justin for this one.
Yeah, I'll call him in when he gets back. There you go.
Yeah, that's...
Maybe not.
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. That's a tough one, isn't it? Oh, God.
Yeah, that one's...
It's complicated, man.
Yeah, maybe not on that one, actually, now that Trenton mentions it.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
a little tougher for some people
Yeah,
than
that's
others.
true.
I mean, I don't know. Just think about it, man. Are you
Well,
gonna,
just
I
think
understand.
about it
Just
for a
think about it,
second.
Q-Tip.
Are you gonna?
And
are
we're
you,
live. Just think about it for a second.
you got. I mean, at
I
least
get it,
it's,
Q-Tip.
It's your it's it's her
Q-Tip's totally gonna
consciousness.
ask.
I kind of want to hear what he was saying.
He's totally gonna ask.
You do it.
Oh,
So, how about them sports?
Would you rather be stuck with someone who talked nonstop or be stuck on an island all alone? Like nonstop talking. Like does not
Do I
stop.
get to pick the person?
Do I get to pick the island?
No.
No,
It's just
a random person.
Greta Thunberg.
sure.
Well, that would be a terrible one.
Or an island
Exactly.
all alone. And you cannot escape the island.
I mean, I guess I just live by myself.
I guess I'll just live on an island. I think I would too. If it's just her, I don't know. But even so, I still picture it as a chick just talking nonstop. So I think, yeah,
Alright, it's a
I think
dude.
the island alone.
It's a dude who's like
Straight, very straight.
Yeah, he's somewhat funny, so there's like hints of humor, but he still talks all the like nonstop.
Yeah, I think.
So
I
kinda like this guy.
Yeah, kind of, but like non-fucking stop.
Hey, Justin, I got a question for you. None of these guys wanted to answer it, but I think you will. I think
It was
you
pretty
can do
sus.
this. All right, so your mom and your girlfriend swap bodies. So to get them to swap back, would you rather fuck your girlfriend in your mom's body or your mom in your girlfriend's body?
Well, my mom's dead. So.
Okay, but like hypothetical situation.
Hypothetically.
Who would you fuck to get to get them back? You know, would you your girlfriend, but she's not in her body, or your mom, but she's in your girlfriend's body?
I'd probably say my mom and my girlfriend's body.
That's what I'm saying,
Because I don't love my mom physically. I love my mom
Yeah,
emotionally,
and
brain
you
wise.
know
I don't
it's-
like her
you
for
know
her
it's-
body. I love my
Is it?
girlfriend for her
Do they
body.
have the same?
And for
Do they have the same
I don't
voice?
have a girlfriend, so it doesn't.
Do they have
Is
the
it like
same
Scooby Doo and
voices?
shit, where they like switch bodies but they have the same voice?
Or do they have the
I
voices
think
like
they
with?
have the same voice, but you know it's your girlfriend in there. Like you know it's her. You know it's not like.
But it's your mom's. Like
It would be your mom's
Get
voice.
the blindfold.
Yeah, I
Let them
if
choose.
If it really bothers you, can tell her not to talk.
Would you rather?
can you have a three-way?
I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could. That kind of defeats
Would
the
that
purpose.
work?
I mean, yeah, it would still work. But
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's
it
my
kinda
answer.
defeats the purpose of
That's still a bad
sexual-
answer.
Yeah, that's probably the worst answer, honestly.
Would you rather?
I don't know if it. I don't know.
Would you rather spend 8 years in the Oval Office as president of the United States,
Okay.
or spend 20 years stuck in your freshman year of high school?
20 years in freshman year of high school. Or 8 years as president. I think
Do you age? Do you age in college? In both?
In high school?
That's
Or yeah.
I think aging would be worse, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, let's say you do age. As
Like
a-
you're 40.
You're like Snoop Dogg and Mac and Devin go to high
Jesus
school. You
Christ.
just never fucking graduate because you're just getting high all the fucking
Thunderball.
time. Or spend 8 years just shriveling away like a dried up sponge as president of the United States because of all the stress.
I'll take the stress. You know,
I think
I'll
I would
take
do
the
that
stress.
too. Because freshman year sucked.
My freshman year was
I
terrible,
think I'd
but
be
just don't
president
wanna-
as
I just
well.
don't want to be in high school for 20
Yeah, I
years.
get the president.
The reason why I wouldn't want to be president though is because you're probably gonna get shot.
Not with the Secret Service.
Like not really, but like I've been watching Designated Survivor, the TV show,
Oh my
recently.
God.
Dude got shot already. He's been shot at 3 times. Like,
Yeah, but
you're
that's
kind of
also,
under
like-
that. If you have a family and kids before that, they gotta live at the White House, and if it's unsafe, they gotta live somewhere else in some deserted like cabin in the middle of nowhere, fly via helicopter. Like, I think that's kind of
All right,
family ruining.
I have a two-pronged one. Would you rather eat steak for the rest of your life or or soup for the rest of your life?
Steak.
That's the only thing you can eat.
Yep.
I know, but
I don't even like soup,
there seems
so.
like there's some kind of twist coming up here, but I said
Can I
I
drink
Well,
steak? Can I drink
think
that?
about this. This is the real twist with this question. It's just straight steak. Yeah, there's 3 different kinds of steaks,
Yep.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, there's
I wouldn't even
different
count
kinds of
ribs as
steak.
steak.
There's,
That's
ways, there's
different.
different ways to cook steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
You
how
can do
many
all that.
soups are there? There's about 1,000,000 soups.
Yeah,
Correct.
I mean, I just don't really like soup, to be honest.
Same.
So steak?
Yep.
So I have to
Steak?
Steak, yeah.
Steak?
Steak.
Okay. Now,
Now you're just
would your answer stay the same
Oh,
if
my.
I said that to eat the steak, you can only use a spoon to eat it?
Oh my! I mean, you
And
can do it.
if you eat the soup, you only get a knife.
Okay, and that's even worse.
I would just use my hands for the
would use
steak.
the-
Nope, you have to use a spoon.
Can you?
That's
do,
fine.
You have a
do
moder-
do
you like-
get
you have like
knife
a-
and a spoon. at
No.
least?
It would
It's
take you a
just the
You
whole
one or the
day
other.
to eat the soup with the knife.
Well, I mean, if you make the steak,
Any kind of
like-
knife, though. So it can be like it can be not like a butcher knife, but it can be one of those thick serrated knives.
But still, it's still flat.
Yep. Or it's a fucking
Yep.
spoon.
I think the spoon. You
Not a
stab the
spork.
back of it. You stab the back of it with the spoon. You pick it up.
I guess you're just fucking.
You can fuck somebody.
Eat it like a
else.
corn
I
dog.
think you just shove the spoon through the steak and just eat it like
Yep.
it's on a skewer or
Yeah,
something.
you-
Yep.
Seriously.
Like a
No,
corn
you,
dog.
you have to use it like a cut it
Nope.
with the knife. You can't eat
I
it
don't
like
even know if
skewer.
you
Nope.
could, 'cause-
That's
I
that's
mean,
not in
you
the
could, but it
rules. I
takes
read
so
this question.
long.
That's not in the rules.
That doesn't seem.
Does your-
that doesn't- I mean, it's still pretty
My
shitty
shoulder
to have to
just popped out.
stab through that.
Damn, it must have been that special guest we had, huh?
Oh, my God. Yeah, actually.
All right, would you rather eat burned
Think about
food
that.
for the rest of your life or eat other people's leftovers?
Well, wait, are the leftovers like are?
It varies. It's different. Whatever meals. Like think about it.
Like, are they like leftovers? Like it was leftover, nobody touched it yet, or did somebody touched it leftovers?
Like someone
are they
ate
fresh
half of
left?
Yeah, like
everything.
ate half of it and
Oh,
then
geez.
put it in the
Are
fridge.
they fresh leftovers too?
sure.
No.
Wait,
Fresh leftovers then.
I guess. Yeah.
From like a day old.
I'm not drinking burnt water.
No, are you retarded?
how burnt are we talking?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not
movie
having
burnt
burnt
or just,
watermelon.
like,
How
show-
gross.
Yeah, I would hate burnt water.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'd pick the leftovers as well.
Yeah,
but you don't get to
probably.
choose. You just get like random stuff.
Whatever it is, yeah. I'd pick the shit off I don't
So
want.
you'd have like leftover
Ice
tofu,
cream?
Right.
What?
leftover.
Well, hopefully these
sushi.
dudes are like
Leftover
American.
sushi.
As long as the people are American and not vegan, I think I'll be okay.
Have you guys ever seen people snap stories the day after the bars and they just say, I forgot my pizza was in the oven last night. It's just completely
Yeah,
black.
Would you rather be cremated alive or burned alive?
Oh.
Same thing.
Or I mean, buried alive. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait,
Cremated alive or buried
I
alive?
heard burning alive is like one of the worst ways to die at all. So I think buried alive would just
Versus
be
being buried?
But it might be slightly better to be honest.
I don't know if I want to answer that because both of those are horrifying.
I
Yeah.
know, dude.
Well, how does burning someone alive work, Josh?
Like in a
Based
cremator.
on your. Oh, yeah? How do those work?
What?
Oh, I thought that was on your YouTube history.
I think I would rather.
Oh, that was that's the next video.
If anything, it was on
Right.
Justin's.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just on his account.
Yeah.
So it looks like.
No,
he's
so you
the
know
one
that
chosen.
it's you lay on the tray and it slides you in, and then
Yeah.
it turns on the fire and it blasts you with fire.
But like, yeah, so like
Or you're
every-
buried alive,
every-
so you're
every
6 feet
nerve-
underground.
Every nerve in your body becomes like on fire, which is like incredibly painful. I'm pretty sure.
Or you're buried alive and you basically
suffocate.
suffocate.
Yeah.
Suffocation doesn't sound as bad, so I think I'd take suffocation.
No, I think buried alive is worse. I think I'd go with burned alive.
That's excruciating.
I know, yeah. Burning alive is probably like one of the worst.
I feel like
ways
it's
to die,
quicker.
You know,
Like one of the most
suffocating. It's just like
terrifying
drowning, but in
scenes.
dirt. It's not as bad, I think, honestly.
No, you're laying there watching dirt get thrown on top of you, and then you have how
Eventually
many
you're so
minutes until
deep.
you suffocate and die?
Yeah.
So you're suffocating and dying the whole time.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you
true.
could literally just kill yourself down there, like rip out one of your.
No,
eyeballs.
Justin, that is not an option.
What
You're
about-
buried.
A bullet is not an option.
There's like
No, just use your
there's
hand,
6
rip out your
feet.
eyeballs,
There's
dude.
6 feet of dirt covering you. You
Oh.
can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not in
what
a
if I-
box?
What if I?
You're buried
Well, wait,
alive.
what if
You
I-
don't bury alive people in a
What-
box,
what if- hey,
bro.
what if right at the
You
start?
you got a rope tied around you and you're thrown in there.
You just
facing the
okay,
sun.
You made out with fucking Al Capone's daughter, bro. He
Yeah.
buried your ass alive. Like he just
listen,
threw you in a
listen.
pit.
What if I like right at the start I'm
I'm
trying to catch dirt in my mouth so I can suffocate early, and then I get like enough dirt in my mouth where I start suffocating before I even get buried. I'll be okay. I mean, I can just.
It
make
still
myself
takes like
suffocate.
a half hour to suffocate us.
I don't think so. I think it takes 10 minutes or less, bro.
So Q-Tips got buried. Trenton?
I'm fire.
Fire? Justin?
I think I just go buried.
All right, buried it is. All right. Where's that one? Hold on. Would you rather have 9 toes per foot and have to wear open-toed flip-flops for the rest of your life, or would you rather have 6 nipples and have to wear no shirt for the rest of your life?
9 toes.
Wait, what was the first one again? 9 toes with
9 toes on
shoes?
each foot and wear open-toed shoes.
Honestly,
for the rest
yeah.
of your
I
life.
mean,
I would do that. People would be like, "Oh, look at this."
Or 6 nipples and wear no shirt?
Yeah,
Toes.
I think I can find some people who are into that, and I can make some money off of like feet pics. I think I would probably be pretty profitable.
The 6, you don't think you do that with the 6 nipples?
But I don't want to walk around with 6 nipples. I want to walk around with 9 toes.
Your porn star name can be called Six Pack.
Yeah, dude, 6-pack.
No. Plus, it's gonna be a lot easier to explain having 9
Six.
toes than explain having 6 nipples.
I feel like the toes are less noticeable.
That's
and
what she
you
said.
can wear a
good
shirt.
one.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a muscular upper body with scrawny legs, or muscular legs and a scrawny upper body?
First one.
You'd rather have a muscular upper body
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
scrawny legs like Cole?
yeah. I'm in on that too.
Yeah, I think I'm on.
Would you rather find a hidden camera in your bedroom or in your bathroom?
My bathroom.
In my bathroom, yeah. I really do. Yeah, that's
Like
Well, I
above
do-
your shower.
that's okay.
Okay, everybody showers.
I can deal with it.
Why not your bedroom?
Well, I mean, it's just we do way more important stuff in the bedroom.
Like what?
Sex, jerk off, etc.
You don't do that in the
I
bathroom?
can just avoid doing that in the
Finger,
bathroom.
finger
Yeah,
on
it's not that
butthole
hard.
and smell it.
Thing? What? Huh?
Oh god.
Josh, I feel like you had a bad childhood. You didn't enjoy
What?
it.
Because he didn't touch his ass.
So you didn't get fingered in first grade like you, or what?
Well, first grade, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got sent in the principal's office in
I was
second
really
grade.
good friends with the janitor, and one day he was like, "Hey, do you want to help me out with the stuff in the
Oh my
closet?"
god. That's terrible.
And then he turned around and said, "Yeah, you can stuff it in my closet."
Jesus Christ.
Would you rather be a murder victim in a Halloween movie or be set up for a trap in Saw?
I think I'd rather be a murder victim.
Same. At least it's a movie.
Saw traps sound a lot terrible.
Yeah, you don't know what kind, because some traps are worse than others.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
What was? I'm trying to think of the worst, like the most excruciating.
I've seen random clips. Never watched a full one.
I tried not to see anything for the Saw movies. But I have seen parts, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Let me think.
Oh, here we go. Would you rather get into a fight with Rambo or the Terminator?
I think
I think I go with the Terminator.
Why?
Actually, this machine is
half robot.
Yeah, but you usually in Terminator, usually you get away and the story keeps going on. Rambo, he just fucking kills everybody. And then there's new bad guys.
I've never
I've
seen
actually
either one.
I've never seen both of those movies,
Really?
but I know the characters.
Yeah.
I would probably say Terminator, yeah.
You'd rather get into a fight with the Terminator?
Yeah,
Terminator.
maybe I could live.
Is it the same actor?
No.
Who's Rambo?
Rambo's Sylvester.
Rambo's
Stallone.
Sylvester
Ah,
Stallone.
yeah, that's right.
Fucking,
Yeah.
and then
I
Arnold.
thought it was
is,
Danny Trejo.
They look like the same people.
Would you
Not
ra-
really, I would say.
Would you rather look like Donald Trump or talk like Donald Trump?
Talk.
Ooh.
I think you
Oh
can make
man,
a,
they're both so wonderful.
I think you can make a lot of money being a Donald Trump impersonator.
No, you're not an impersonator.
No, like
Well,
the
no,
regular
like,
Donald
you
Trump.
are
Like
Oh,
Donald
the
Trump has your
impersonator.
voice and you
Oh.
have Donald Trump's voice.
Do
There
I
you
still
go.
have?
I can make you
Do
more
I still
money.
have like the same
No.
nonverbals?
No, you're not like impersonating him.
No.
That's just your fucking voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but do I also do like the same nonverbals as him?
no, let's just say Donald Trump does not exist.
Yeah.
Which one would you rather have?
Donald Trump does not exist.
Oh,
You
well,
have
it's
one of
just
those.
like having a different voice. Really. It's not
Yep.
that crazy.
You're not answering a question. Do I also get to do like the non?
Yeah, you have to do all that shit.
If Donald Trump
The
didn't exist,
nonverbals.
people would just
Yep,
think
Wrong.
I'll take sound like him.
Wrong. You gotta do the mouth
it
shit
would be
too.
terrible. I mean, that's not the worst thing that ever happened.
You You gotta do the mouth shit too.
Is that it?
I thought you were gonna do something.
What's happening?
Yeah, I was very confused by that.
Hold on, I need more water.
Did we? Let me see that.
God damn it.
So, hypothetical. Obviously, everybody's following the stuff going on in Ukraine. Now, I've been reading some stuff about how China has been pretty adamantly trying to invade Taiwan here for the last 5-6 years, for kind of the same purposes as why Russia is trying to invade Ukraine.
Here is
Similarly, yeah.
my
very
Donald
similar.
Trump impression of drinking water during a debate.
That was it.
What the
That's
fuck?
what you did last time.
Did you leave the door open? Where did the dog go?
I don't know. He followed me up the stairs, but I was assuming he was
That's
gonna
super
follow me
sus.
back.
Did you let him out? You should let him out.
Maybe.
With lightning outside?
Yeah, somebody should.
Is it lightning outside?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys go to the bathroom.
Oh no, I thought.
But yeah, so with all the stuff going on in Ukraine, a lot of eyes have been shifting to Taiwan because China has been trying to invade them for some time now.
Right,
And
right.
what a lot of people have been kind of theorizing is that China is actually going to hold off to do said invasion until they see what happens with this whole Ukraine issue, because
Interesting.
how they see it is that their blowback is going to be the same, if not worse
yeah.
because of how much of a superpower they are
True.
for said invasion. So theoretically, with how it's going for Russia with the current invasion of Ukraine and how the world is treating them, how it's a dramatic failure in today's modern world where everybody has weapons that are formidable to each other.
Yeah, right.
Do you think that China is going to invade Taiwan still, or do you think they're now going to pull back and rethink a way to get what they want via agricultural and strategical land locations?
I wouldn't be surprised if China does, because if you look at the size of Taiwan, China could easily bulldoze them in a day.
Sure.
Because they're coming at all angles. There's nothing to it. Other for the reasons.
Isn't
I'm not
Taiwan a NATO country though?
I think it is.
should be.
I'm not too educated on China, Taiwan. I would need to research a little bit more. All I know is just geographical locations. That's it. I don't really know much about their relationship.
Sure.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't know. Honestly. It's hard to say. I think that they wouldn't, but I'm not sure that. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, just with how it's been going for again for Russia, you know, they had the blowback. They had to pull out for a slight bit, but it's looking like they're gonna re-engage. It's going to be interesting to see, I think, in this next week on how it goes, because the French, I believe, actually sent investigators into Ukraine
Oh, yeah.
to verify and see if there was any forms of like genocide or war crimes or anything of that nature. What do you guys think is going to happen if a bunch of war crimes actually do come up? Do you think the NATO allies are going to intervene, or do you think that Russia is just going to get a slap on the hand? What do we think is going to happen if they do find out that they were committing war crimes and using these weapons of horrible nature, of mass destruction, and those air bombs where they suck all the oxygen out, which are obviously super illegal?
Right. Yeah.
What do we think is going to happen if they do find out that was in case what happened?
I would think that they would have to really do something about it. I mean, you know, otherwise they're really just going to set a terrible precedent for anything else to happen.
Anyone else? I would just assume that someone steps in and starts a war. Honestly, at that point,
Do we think that
because-
starts World War III, or do we think that just a couple of countries over there kind of try to deal with it?
I don't know, honestly. Yeah, that's a really tough
It's a
one.
good question, and there's so many allies with the wars, so I'm sure every country, you know, at the end of the day probably would be involved with it. Not on every country's soil, but sending troops, supplies, whatever
So-
would be probably.
Yeah.
But I just, the problem with this is NATO is obviously a thing, but that's it. How do you take Putin under or
Yeah.
punish him? I don't really think you can. I mean, he's going to just hide and do whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of my thought. with
So
it, but
now a question for
I don't
you.
know what you do.
Say fucking Britain or somebody decides it's too much and they actually decide to go to war with Russia. do you think the United States backs them up? Do you think we go to war as well, or do we say, hey, we'll support you, but we're not going to war?
I don't think they would go to war.
Say they did.
Then no one's gonna win. Nobody would win that war.
Do you think we help, or do you think we just kind of be like, that's your problem?
It's tough to say because England's like our biggest ally, them and France. Because I would see if UK went to war, I could see France following up and saying, hey, we're going to help you out too.
Yep.
And if France went, then US would definitely intervene and say, okay, we're helping you out too.
Okay. Q-tip?
I would think that we would have to step in. I would assume that would be.
But that's obviously not what we want to happen.
Yeah. Do we think that's even a possibility, or do we think that's pretty far-fetched?
I think it's a little far-fetched.
I have no idea.
Because if we go to World War III, man, like our days are going to be numbered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's been how many years since World War II?
And
right?
say that does happen,
80 years.
and say we
Yep.
do step in. Do you think China then aids Russia and takes their side, or do you think China stays out of it? Because currently they're they're not doing anything about it. They're not helping. They're not helping.
I would say China's going to stay out of it. Because how does it impact them, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
It's
think
like
they're
nothing,
gonna?
it's not really like they're losing anything. Maybe, well,
They do lose
they do get a lot of,
their oil.
yeah, 80% of their oil, I think, comes from Russia.
Yep.
But thing is, they border each other, so I don't see like how it would be difficult for them to get oil to China.
Yeah, but it would cut off their supply chains, especially if, like, say the United States captured one of the main refineries in Russia, then they cut off the oil to, obviously,
So
other countries. But I don't think that we would cut off oil to China.
You think we would invade Russia to do that?
No, but just again, all hypotheticals here.
Putin is a very crazy man. I remember I read something somewhere that was saying that, you know how all of us say, yeah, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos are the two richest guys in the world. There's a study that says, nope, Vladimir Putin is, and it's by a complete long shot.
Yeah.
And his wealth is too big to even calculate,
Yeah.
which I completely believe. Fun fact about Putin, you know he has one of Robert Kraft's Super Bowl rings?
Really?
Yeah.
They gave it to him or what?
He like showed it to Putin and then Putin pocketed it.
Pocketed it.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like he just took it when Kraft wasn't looking. He just slipped it in his pocket. Just took it.
And Kraft didn't get upset.
He didn't notice
Well, how do we know that he has the ring?
because he said he did.
Oh, so this is just some Twitter
banter.
he said, she said drama, huh? Yeah.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, I think that's probably all we got
Yeah.
for today, huh?
Yeah, we spent like 45 minutes doing Would You Rather. Should we finish it off with one more Would You Rather? Maybe the best of them all.
Oh God.
You got one, Josh?
Wow, did you just throw it on his lap like that?
all right. Final Would You Rather.
Hey, he opens up the show every single time, so he's the
there you
man
go.
with the plan.
There you go.
Like how you really just threw him under the bus right there.
All right. Would you rather do a video presentation
Okay.
with where you peed your pants before you went up, or where you shit your pants before you went up? Both are leaving marks.
I mean,
Well, I guess.
Is
if
there a
you-
podium
What
involved?
if you just
No.
walk? What if you just walk sideways in? Then nobody can.
You
see
can
the
do
back.
whatever you want, but that's your life.
I mean,
I guess
I'm
I'll
gonna be
take-
You
facing
got
the
piss
crowd,
pants, or
so
you
we're
got
not gonna
you got
see-
sharp
I guess.
pants.
I guess I would try to shit my pants. I don't
No,
know.
it's not trying. It's
Well, no,
you
I
did
guess
one
I
of the
would
two,
I would try going along with shitting my pants. Is what I'd say.
and it's like a 10-15 minute presentation, and
I would
where you have to
rather piss my
point at the
pants
board
than
and
to-
stuff.
What's the
How
presentation about?
how thick was the poop? Like
Was
is
it
like,
diarrhea?
It was a shart.
Or was it
was
solid?
it a shart? So
Yeah.
it's not even like that bad. It's just a little bit, huh?
No, it's okay. Not a shart. Like a diarrhea
Was it
shit.
full-
Where
there's, like-
okay, that
there's-
fails. You know,
I told
slide
you,
down your leg,
there's
man.
a mark either way.
And how much did
Okay,
I
well, I
piss?
There's
thought
a
maybe,
streak
you know,
on your
if it was
ass, or
if it
there's
was
a
like
streak
solid
on your
poop,
front.
You know, it's probably just like you know, if you're standing, it might not even touch you. You know what I mean? But
So
if
the
it's
thing is,
diarrhea, that's terrible. Yeah,
if I
think I'd
shit
piss
my pants was doing the presentation, no one would visually be able to see it because I'm facing them, but they would definitely smell it.
Probably.
You
yeah.
do have
But
to
then-
you do have
but
to
then
turn
they'd be
around a
looking
couple
around.
times in the. in
Oh,
the
okay. I'm
presentation.
gonna piss my pants, man, for sure.
Not a lot. You don't have to be turned around the whole time. Just a couple times, just to point at things.
Maybe piss because then I could just blame it and say I spilled a water bottle on myself before the presentation.
Yeah, I could maybe try to get away with it. Yeah. Yeah,
I
I think
would-
I'd piss
And
my
then
pants.
just let people think what they want to think and say, oh, he pissed his pants. No, it's just water.
Just respill water on yourself when you're up there.
No, walk up with a glass of water and then all of a sudden, whoops!
Do a presentation on water.
Both smell.
And both are going to be uncomfortable. So.
Yeah, I think pissing your pants would be more comfortable than.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
No, because
Yeah.
the piss like makes it chafing and like dries out your. Because
Oh my
in the-
God,
yeah,
how
compared to
long
the
is
back?
presentation.
10, 15
20.
minutes.
It's not
Oh.
gonna dry up that fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be wet,
Yeah,
but the
okay.
pee
I'm
will
okay
dry
with
up
that.
in that amount of time.
Yeah, that's why I'm on that page.
Oh, I think I can deal with it. I think I can deal with the pee. It's not too bad.
The pee,
Compared to
Trenton,
I'm in the I'm on the P side as well.
the pee your pants.
Yeah, I think
Push and pee.
Pee in your pants?
We're all
Well,
pee
pee.
pants.
I guess we are all peeing our pants, and it is cool to pee your pants.
Oh my
Before this
God.
episode goes, I will show
Follow us on
Uh,
YouTube,
Trenton,
Twitter,
Trenton, how's it
Spotify,
looking like?
Pandora, audiobooks. Holy shit! And whatever you got, look us up on Pornhub at Justin Does Guys.
Jesus Christ.
Dot.
And Q-tip with
I-O?
10 guys on a boat.
Whoa,
Yep.
Hey, listen.
And you will find some good stuff. As always, we will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
Jose the dude trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it. I got that new whip. Jose the dude trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it.